in order to focus resources where they are most needed, banks are expected to use a risk-based approach in developing and implementing their compliance program. Therefore, financial institutions must understand and identify the areas that generate the highest risk. A risk assessment helps identify the sources of an institution's inherent risk and provides measures, processes, and controls to reduce the impact of those risks to business operations. The risk assessment process generally follows 3 steps. Step 1 involves identifying the inherent risks, that is, the risks that the institution is exposed to in the absence of controls. Inherent risk factors include the characteristics of the institution, such as the size and organizational structure, the types of clients, the products and services offered, and jurisdictions where it operates. Each inherent risk factor should be analyzed both qualitatively and quantitatively to assess both the potential impact and the probability of occurrence of any given risk event. Step 2 involves identifying the internal controls in place to mitigate each identified inherent risk factor. Each control should be assessed to determine whether it is effectively mitigating the risk. Step 3 involves evaluating the residual risk, which is the risk that remains after taking into account the mitigating controls. At Foodman CPAs and Advisors, we can help you develop an effective risk assessment that can help ensure that measures to prevent or mitigate money laundering and terrorist financing are commensurate with the risks identified.